changed how I feel. Because only you understand me. You fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
On the doubles. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Tank Dell. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now give Irving running right. And nothing good. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 14. 25 yards there on the catch and run. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Watts. And the Lions are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Lions' 39-yard line.
Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
14 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Bucky Irving, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He lets one go deep for Allison. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Look at this Packers defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud of being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Irving. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's second and 8. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 63-yard attempt.
And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball. He's past the 30. Past midfield. Look out. No whistles. He's still going. And he will score. That is a touchdown. No flags on the field as he picks up the missed field goal and takes it coast to coast.
Extra point by Carlson. Up and good. And that that makes the score 14-7.
Packers 7. Daniel Carlson set to
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your game, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we ready.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And some space here. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brings up second.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now. Ready.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Second and 10.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
26 yards.
and the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Carlson set to kick off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Into space at the 45.
And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
31 yards. First down, Packers.
A run up the middle with Irving.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Second and inches.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for Packers. First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Green Bay.
And now they'll shift things around.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
First down. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd and 9 now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers are back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Ready.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Detroit. Takedown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Lions 28. Packers 14.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
To kick off.
Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Horton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Cam Little to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10.
Drill green. Red, cycle. Ready?
They'll set up a throw.
This is caught by Addison.
The Lions now are going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
6. Mega. Here we go. Set. Rail. Yep. Black. 95. Cut.
He'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Well, in tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 to 44.
And the Packers, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Back to throw now on first down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making has been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw again.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And a quick throw here that's complete. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 36 yards.
And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jordan Addison,
65 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Set to kick off.
and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. You can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. It keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
They run out of the gun with Irvin.
Past the 20. 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Bucky Irvin with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and go further.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the
The
bills.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot for Dell here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the
They'll drop the
38.
throw.
Completes this to Addison out left.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9.
They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He'll drop to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On now is the Packers punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
1st down.
Smith, red.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up
Here
3rd
we go.
and
Set.
3.
Hut, hut.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
With his 2nd touchdown in game, number 8 on the season.
And the Lions will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra one by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a good
return there gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, when they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter, this drive becomes very critical. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going up top.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Set, hut. Ready.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Takedown, 71 yards.
And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Lions. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They bring him in from the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll look to throw here. And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Back to throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Jimenez. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jimenez. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Irvin. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up. First and goal.
First down.
Looking to throw. The quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2.
They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal the deal. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Ready. Blaster, 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
Now back to throw. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here we go. 50 seconds.
They'll look to throw.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Ready.
Will set up for the
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Gary.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside.